Obviously, we had some big performances in Major 2 and going into online qualifiers at the moment. I don't know, Ben, who do you think's like top five? I don't know where you want to start, number one, number five. Who do you think are the best five players in the league at the moment, post Major 2?
I don't know. I haven't really kept up with the qualifiers so much, but uh, definitely going from Major Two, I think Celium is number one, definitely.
Yeah, I think you have to give
Um,
it to him, especially with that. I think you had like a 1.75 and an MVP in the grand finals.
1.72, I think it was.
Okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
was like the greatest. I mean, not in COD history, but in COD League history. I'm pretty sure that was one of the best grand finals performances, which was insane.
Yeah.
Um, I think I think Simp and Abizi probably have to be up there as well. Uh, Maybe Simp is like second or third, and then Abizi maybe a little lower than that. Um, because they were doing really well. And then I think Neptune might be like number two potentially. I think he slowed down a little bit, or maybe wasn't as crazy as everyone thought he would be throughout. Um, but there's also quite a lot of hype around Nasty, but I don't know if I'd rate him that high, eh? Mm.
No, I mean, Nasty's
Yeah,
good, but I don't think I think in that Surge team, I think Neptune's definitely the catalyst and the best player. And
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think he's definitely a top five player. You can debate where you're stacking him up in that top five range, but I definitely think he's there for sure. And I mean, I think our questions were coming from online to LAN. Was he going to be able to put up the same performances? And I mean, maybe he didn't have dominant 40 bombs every single map, but he still did his thing and was clutching up and like, yeah, playing really well. So I think he proved that he is here and he's the real deal.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and throw. I mean, I didn't give a really consistent list, but other people can go
No,
ahead
no,
and
those are
give
the
more
names that I was
ideas.
thinking as well. I don't know, Garen, do you have
Yeah,
any others
yeah.
that you've been thinking?
Uh, I think I think top five is quite clear. I think it's Celium, Simp, um, Hydra, Scrap, and then Abizi, Neptune. Even I don't know so much about Jodecius, but I think he's
Oh,
in that
definitely.
five to 5 to 10 range.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
I
think
think he could be above a Beezy or tie with a Beezy
he's
right
an
now even.
yeah,
interesting player because I think before like Major 2 LAN event, I don't think I would have had Joe Deceives even securely in top 10. I think he would have been like a
Mm.
top 15 player. But I mean, he
mm,
absolutely dominated. I mean, we can see here because I filtered this thing just for qualifiers and the major tournaments. I mean, he's third overall in KD. And like his
mm,
Slayer rating and his BP rating are really good as well. Like, I mean, he put on a show and like he was the best player that got Toronto to that third place when there was a lot of questions around Ultra and whether they were like real or not, you know? So I think he definitely
mm,
has to be in conversation.
yeah, yeah, for
Dashy's
sure.
Dashy's also
Jeez.
playing well individually, but I don't know. I mean, Optic's a bit of a mess, but I also don't know if that's translating to team success as well. Um, and then I think Estriel's also playing very, very well,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the rest of the team is not really pulling their weight. I mean, hopefully that changes with Kenny, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the thing for me is like you speak about Dashi and individual success and all that, and how much is that weighed up against when we talk about good players? Like, I mean, because the thing for me is like we say Scrap and Hydra, and obviously I do think they're top five players in this game and in the league. But when it mattered the
Mm.
most, they sort of faded and they didn't do too well.
Yeah.
And we ended up only getting
Especially
fourth
in Major
place.
too.
Exactly, in Major 2. So then it's
Mm,
like in terms of current rankings of players, how much do we bring them down? Because when it mattered, they sort of fell off. But then overall, obviously, they're still top five. I mean, we see them here, Hydra's second, Scrap's fifth in overall KDs, which is insane. And they obviously have the stats to back it up, even in the Major 2 and Major 2 qualifiers. But how much do we hold it against them that they sort of fell?
But they still did better than Optic though, right?
Yeah, no,
So
no, I think they're definitely above Dashy for
yeah.
sure. But
yeah.
I just wonder how securely they are currently in our top five players or whatever. But more from the regards of not individual performance, but in terms of team success and reaching what we our
Mm,
expectations for them. Um, I don't know. For
I think
me,
it's only Major too that they've
yeah,
fallen short of expectations.
mm.
fair enough.
I do think
Sorry, Garen.
that is a big factor because I I think I think Sib is probably in that top 10 range,
That
but
was another
because
name I
of
wanted to bring up as well. Yeah.
yeah, but because of how poorly C9 is doing, I don't think I don't think he can crack the top 10 until C9's solidified as like maybe not top four, but in that four to six-ish range. Oh, maybe not four to six, but like until they consistently that fourth team in the running, I don't think he can crack top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the biggest thing is like how much
Mm.
if you have the stats and you're passing the eye test and you look really good, but it's not translating into team success, then is that really can you still be considered like a top five player in the game or whatever? I would argue I don't
Mm.
think it's black and white. I think it depends on the situation a little bit. But I mean, also, I think Sib had a rough start to the season and he's really picked it up. But I would like to see not only the stats be good, like they have been in Major 2, but also maybe gets a few more wins on the board and at least look like a team that can actually compete. So I think we're sort of
Mm.
waiting for that. And I would like to see that before I definitively say, like, oh, Sib's definitely in top 10 range. Like, I don't think he's in top five at the moment. And for me, I don't know if I could securely put him in top 10 yet. So I think we'll have to wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think the thing is like it's tough when you're doing these rankings to not put like all four boys from Atlanta and Thieves in because I mean like they all have their moments and play really good.
Mm.
But for me, like I think Hydra, Scrap, and Celium and Simp have been the standout players for those two teams respectively. So I do think they make up top 10. I don't know, at the moment, in terms of performances and stuff and results from Major 2, I think I'm putting Joe Deceives and probably Neptune above Scrap and Hydra. Because I think when it mattered, those two showed up and clutched up. Um,
Mm.
so I think, yeah, I probably have Celium, Simp, Neptune, Joe Deceives, and then probably go into Hydra and Scrap. I don't think anyone else is really battling out Hydra and Scrap yet. Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously Thieves will do well in online and stuff, but we'll have to see whether it translates into Major 3 on LAN. So that's probably my
Yeah.
ranking at the moment.